vindictive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness.
There we go. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Every now and then OBS just forgets my mic, and then I don't even notice it. Scatteroni, how's it going? Good to see you. Porg, what's up, man? Mashup, how's it going? So yeah, Worlds Collide is coming out July 7th, and then we've got next week, we got Marvel Mystic Mayhem. There's a test server out right now that I've been playing on. It just launched earlier this morning, so. And as long as the internet holds up, we should be good. They're coming out to fix it, which is cool. It's a long process. The underground drop to my house is bad. So that's what was causing the problem. So once that's fixed, it'll be much more stable, but I think we're all right now. Marshall, how's it going? Good to see you. Mystic Mayhem is a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. But the test server that's currently on right now, so it's a test server set up for the Philippines, Android only. It's going to be separate from the global launch servers. It's going to continue. Your progress will continue into global launch, but you won't be able to play with global launch players. So I'm just re-familiarizing myself with the game so I can start creating content on it, and then I'll start over on global launch day. I'm glad you were able to make it, Marshall. Let's go ahead. Let's get out of this right here. Let me go do some. I'm gonna go do some stuff. Go do some stuff until just for a few minutes here. Let me burn through a couple of these things, and then we'll test Supergirl. I've got Supergirl at blue stars right now, 2 blue. I think that's where I'm gonna stop for now because I really want to get some more stars. I want to rank up Starfire a little bit more. So, let's see. So those are the only 2 timed ones. Let's grab these. Sentry. Yeah, Sentry's coming to... I think Sentry's a controller or something like that in the game. I don't have him yet. I got Thread in that game, though, in Marvel Mystic Mayhem. He's pretty cool. He's a summoning beast. Alex, how's it going? Aloha. Welcome. Sentry is in Mystic Mayhem, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a video on Mystic Mayhem later today after the stream, so I'll show off all the new characters. There's Echo. Echo's a new character in the game as well. So. Radiv, how's it going? Good to see ya. Radiv, what isn't that a badass GC today? That was pretty awesome. All right, that's going. All right, so here's where I got Supergirl right now. So yeah, 2 blue stars. All right, so let's see. Let's just run through her kit here really quick, right? So she draws in freezing breath, exhales icy blast, dealing physical damage equal to 300% of her attack. So obviously attack is like the main stat for every hero, practically. And that's in a fan shape, so there's a little bit of area effect there. Arctic breath, cooldown. We get an increase to physical and spiritual damage defense at the start of each battle for each Superman family ally present. Supergirl gains an additional stack of 3% defense and men up, stacking up to 5 times. So she's definitely got quite a bit of defense there. Crit's going to be a big thing for her. So we've got this ability here in Multiforce to increase her crit. Increases attack by 5% at the start of each battle for Superman family. So there's 2. With her, she's got 2 of these right here, where she gets a buff from Superman family. I think she's the first character to have multiple buffs based on family. And then her ultimate damage is increased by 5%, stacking up to 5 times. She gives a buff to warriors. And then this right here, look at this. Her ultimate here. So her ultimate's got an AoE. It's an AoE attack. She's got these Krypton levels. You got to hit certain Krypton levels based on the number of ultimates that you hit, right? So you get 1 point for each ultimate. So obviously the more ultimates you launch, the higher in this Krypton energy that you're going to get, which is going to increase damage. Look at this. You get her to 1 purple here, damage is further increased by 1,300% of attack. That's pretty crazy. Let's see, and then obviously the more Krypton, the more Superman family you have there, the more ultimates that are going to launch, which is going to help you get your Krypton level up faster. Because max Krypton level to get to level 3, you have to have 27 points. It's crazy. Let's go to collection. Have you checked her out in collection yet? No, not strategy guide. Collection. Boom, max level. Look at this, 2,000% once you get up to energy level 3. And you can see how many points you need for those if you go into Supergirl and you just click this Superman family tag here. So it requires 4 points to get to level 1, 12. I've been able to get to level 2 on her Krypton energy. Never been able to get to level 3. You need 27 points. So you definitely need more. You definitely need more Superman family members for that. Let me catch up on some chat. You really want John Walker? John Walker? Who's John Walker? Brad, if it was epic. Yes, it was. Alex, what do you got? Doing good. Sinestro's been out for ages on my server, and I've only just pulled him because I've been focusing on getting Deathstroke. Gotcha, Defy Blue. I'll see if that comes back to haunt me later. Yeah, one thing that we're noticing, we first saw it with Deathstroke. We're seeing it with Nightwing. Not as much investment needed in Nightwing as in Deathstroke, but the Assassin class in general just seems to inherently need more investment and higher ranks in order to be really good. Let's see, you did 330 anvils for Supergirl, got her to 5 white stars. Oh, so I had set it up where my my next mythic was going to be Supergirl, and then I just saved everything up at that point. So I was able to get her. up to the 2 blue stars. Hey, Kryptonia, good to see you, man. Marshall, AoE damage is great. Different like Superman, 1-punch skill. Yeah, Superman's definitely got so single target. You've got AoE targeting with her. And y'all know who we got, who else we got, right? Krypto. We had joked around about Krypto being part of the Superman family. I was kind of half joking, half serious, because I love seeing just not the mainstream characters. Give us a little bit of variety. That's what I like about this game. We get a little bit of variety there, because Vixen you really don't see in too many games either. But with Krypto, come on. That's cool. He's going to be support. So as a support, probably a healer, which is going to be pretty cool. Look at his Superman tag right here. Boom. But this class is pretty limiting. Look at this. I mean, Krypto is only meta-human. Shouldn't this be like meta-animal or something? So we have meta-human and Superman. Supergirl, similar. She's very limited as well. Boom, right here. Meta-human and Superman family. And then Superman, the only difference with Superman there is that he's got the JLA tag. So this team so far, unless we see more tags added, is very limited on the types of teams that you can create. Unless obviously you go out to you expand beyond the tagged families and go into plug and play stuff. Let's see, what do we got? Dayton Made, big fan here. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining the stream. All right. Andre, how's it going? No Spanish, unfortunately, but hey, I am really good at Google Translate. All right, so that's Supergirl. An interesting kit. So let's see. Her force, a lot of her force, we've got focus on crit here. We've got focus on physical penetration. How much ACDC do I have? Not a lot, but I think with her, there's crit rate there as well. So I think I'm going, that's what, that's 40. I'm going to boost up her crit and her physical penetration a little bit here. Let's go to physical penetration first. Let's max. Let's get that one done. Okay, we're gonna do that. Gear. Let's go take a look at her weapon. And then we're gonna jump into Devastator. We're gonna jump into CC, do some testing there. But so we've got attack and HP. We've got increases attack, AoE ultimate, and then we've got attack. It's all attack. It also gains the shield equal to 10% of her max HP. So she's just all out attack. So do I have an appropriate weapon on her? So right now I've got this because I got HP attack. I got crit resist because she's on the front line. She also has attack here. And then when she drops below 50%, she gains a shield. So I kind of tried to mimic what her Mythic Plus weapon, her legacy piece, does. So this is what I put on her so far. What else do we have for options? We've got this, which gives a shield as well. I do have that higher level though too. Duplication mirror. Let's see. No shield there. You know what? Actually, let's swap out. I'm gonna replace this for now. I'm not using Wonder Woman in this combat cycle, so we'll check it out. All right, and of course, we've got Captain Cold, the newest MVP of the roster right now. Have y'all been playing with Cold here? Did you see my video? Oh my gosh, it's insane. All right, so let's see. I want him here because she is a physical damage dealer. I'm gonna move him over there. I'm just gonna bring her in. I'm not gonna bring Superman in right now. Where'd she go? There she is. And then crit. I'm gonna keep crit there. And I think we're good with that for right now. So if you're not familiar with the whole Krypton energy level, that's what this is here. So each ultimate is gonna fill a segment here, and then it's gonna go to level 1. Right now, only her ultimates are going to count because we don't have any other Superman family in the team. Dayton, we talked a few times on Discord. Who are you on Discord? Are you Dayton on Discord as well? Radev, how many anvils did you use to get her to 2 blue? I don't know, but I wallet buffed, so I lost count. I wallet buffed her, so. I got pretty lucky though. There was I actually got pretty lucky with her. I don't think I went to pity once actually when I was summoning her. All right, so here's Krypton level 1 is gonna. Actually, I don't think I've ever hit Krypton level 2 because look at this. Her ultimate's gonna pop off. We're gonna fill this Superman family tag here. Now we're level 1. Yeah, so you got to fill all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get up to level 2. I wish you could click on it. I wish you could click on this to see what level you're at and then the damage boost or the impact that you have. So I got to do 8 ultimates, which we're not going to do in 46 seconds. Does Superman ult count for that as well? Yes, it does. Yep. So I can throw Superman in here, and his ults will count towards the Krypton energy level. We're gonna do that as well, just so we can test that difference out. Let's see. We're at 37 million right now. We got 20 seconds left. Man, if y'all don't have Starfire, she is phenomenal. Intensitary. Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, by the way. I think I just answered that question. 49, is that a new high or no? Or did I get higher? No, it is a new high. So look at this damage here. So one thing I will say from what I've noticed, this is going against Devastator, is that her damage is not impressive. She's taking some damage here, but only 2 million. I got 40 million off of Nightwing. Granted, it's a 2 blue star against a 3 a 3 purple. He brought in, look at Cold himself brought in 4.2 million. So, we got 1.7 off of Starfire. That's pretty usual, but we got almost 5 million healing off her. And then 1.9, almost 2 million off of Batgirl herself. Hey, Tyvaka. Yeah, I know, right? Granted, he's five red stars. She's 2 blue. But yeah. Yeah, I think the most damage I've seen her get is maybe 4 million. Let's see where we land here. Did we bump down? Did we bump down Quantum? Quantum and I keep leapfrogging. We did. I just leapfrog Quantum. Where's he at? He's right here. We just leapfrog Quantum, so he's gonna leapfrog me. All right. Nobody else is using. A lot of these players are whales. They're not using Cold, but we got Cold being used right here. All right, let's go. Let's see. So, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna take Batgirl out of there because I'm gonna throw in Superman. See if we can get that level 2 Krypton energy at all and see what that does. And see what kind of damage Superman does. So he's 5 white stars compared to her 2 blue. We have never, on this server, we have never had a rerun of Superman, so it's kind of unfortunate. Will you try her on Simulator as well? Yes, I will. We'll try her in Simulator also. And I already did that. Honestly, I think she'll do pretty well there, especially because of her AoE damage. So here's my thing here, though, and the reason why I feel that her damage is so low against Devastator is because he's a single target boss. She's an AoE damage dealer. I think when we take her up against Murder Machine and Merciless, we'll probably see her damage increase because, again, AoE damage dealer on her ult. And then as far as Training Simulator goes, I think she's pretty decent there because you're going up against a crowd of enemies. So look at that. We got to level 2 or level 1 much quicker. We've got 1 minute and 17 seconds left. We'll see if we can get this up to level 2 at all. See, you just had Superman and Kara go, and they filled up this bar. So once we get Krypto, getting to level 2 is going to be much easier for that Krypton level. Once we have a full Superman team, getting those 27 points we need in order to max out that Krypton level, to max out the damage of this team, is going to be much easier. But is it going to be worth it? That's going to be the question. Because right now, JLD has been king team for a while now. We've got some teams that we can put together, but we still don't have any newer full 5 character tag teams. So we still don't have all 5 Outsiders. We don't have all 5 Superman families. So we'll see what happens. There we go. We're getting to Krypton level 2 with 40 seconds to go. And then look at this. Then we need all of this. That's not going to happen. I might actually take Nightwing out just for test. Take Nightwing out, bring another support in to keep everybody alive for the fight to the end of the battle here. Because we definitely need. This is phase 2, and we're barely able to make it to the end here. Didn't do much damage wise here. All right, so what do we do here? So she's got 2.6, 4.9. At 5 white stars, Superman's out damaging her, but again, single target damage dealer versus AoE damage dealer. We got Cold at 3.3, still out damaging Kara right now. 15, look at that. Nightwing lost a lot of damage only because he died really early. So everything else was pretty consistent. So let's go jump back in. Why Captain Cold? Okay, let's pop out. So if you're not familiar with Captain Cold, I didn't even know there was a problem with him until I was told there was a problem with him. So Captain Cold, the reason why he's doing so good right now, specifically against single target bosses. I think the best place for Cold is going to be combat cycle. But let's go to Cold. It's because of this, his ult. This is the only thing you need him for, right? He creates an icy perch, he snipes, does physical damage equal to 700% of his attack, and then he inflicts frostbite. Frostbite increases the enemy's physical damage intake by 60%, which is huge. Apparently, this was not proccing like it should or ever prior to not this last update, but the update before, so about 2 weeks ago. Now it actually hits, the debuff lands, and they soak up so much physical damage. That's the big thing with him. Honestly, I don't care about anything else here, any of his other abilities here. It's this right here that you really want. And then with his force, so all you need is that, go into his force. If you're gonna build him up, just go to his energy restoration, get his energy bonus gain up there so he launches his ultimate more often so that you can do more physical damage. Because obviously there are a ton of characters in this game that you want to put more force into. This is the minimum, I would say, for him. So that's why. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so let's go back out. Now, I don't have... if you have a well-built cyborg, Cyborg's probably the better option. Quantum and I were talking about that yesterday. Cyborg's probably the better option there. I've got him at 2 blue. We can actually do some tests there as well. All right, but first, let's do this. I am going to bring him back. I'm going to bring in... Let's see if his shields are going to help me out and keep my team alive here. You're welcome, James. What gear piece do you currently have equipped to Supergirl? As far as her weapon, I've got the claws. The something claws. The titanium claws? Or whatever they're called. Let's see. Then, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see. Deathstroke 5 blue is a bad investment. His star level needs to be at least equal with the tune he backstabs. Deathstroke needs to be into the purples minimum. Minimum purple on Deathstroke. That's why I say if you're a free-to-play or low spender, just skip him because he requires so much investment. You can get him up to the 5 blues. You can get him into the blues. You're just not going to use him a whole lot. Especially once you get higher up in Arena. Him and Nightwing are used quite a bit in Arena right now. Captain Cold is Cyborg versus single boss. Yep, that's a good way to put it. Alir, how's it going? Good to see you. It sure took a long time to I didn't even know he was broke, to be honest with you. I don't know if anybody ever mentioned it. Actually, I think someone had mentioned it, but yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, he hasn't been working since Landscape. The devs are like, why is this guy D tier on everybody's tier list? And then they're like, oh, this is why. Nav, how's it going? Good to see ya. We are more settled in. My wife is busting her ass on getting everything unpacked, so it is more and more livable every week. We still have boxes everywhere, but yeah, it's awesome. Awesome house, awesome location. Couldn't be happier. Thanks for asking. Prometheum Claws, yes. That's what I have on her right now. Hey, we made it to the end. Let's see what our damage looks like. Not a whole... I mean, look at that. The damage is so low. All right, so we've got her... So she hit 4 million. Superman hit, what, 7.6 million. Yeah. Just not a lot of damage right now. You take out... I took out Nightwing, and damage plummeted. We did get our Krypton level. We keep getting our Krypton level up, but... yeah. It'll be interesting to see how she does against Murder Machine and Merciless. Let's see. Anything else we can do with her right now against this boss before we run over to Training Simulator? Anybody have any thoughts on what you want to see? You know what? Let's do a test. Let's pull him out. Let's pull him out. Let's go with Cyborg in here, because he's gonna debuff the boss with vulnerable, which increases physical damage. Let's see what Kara can do with that. All right, I've got an announcement too that I'm going to make pretty soon. I'm waiting on somebody, but that somebody might not be available. So I'll be making that announcement soon. I think it's going to be fun. At least we think it's going to be fun. Hopefully it's fun for all of you. And hopefully it's something y'all look forward to. Server merges may come around end of summer, but no guarantee. Yeah. Yeah, server 204, we merged with BRS, and that was absolutely freaking phenomenal. There are so many great players in BRS on 204. If any of you are out there, you guys rock. It was an awesome team effort today on GC. We dominated Guardian Challenge today, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, so it was just awesome. Revark, how you doing? Free beer for everybody. Dude, if I could do that, boom, just hit a button. As long as you're of age. All right, how are we doing so far? Everybody's still up. We're almost at level 2. Our damage really sucks. That's where late to stream? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a battle. It was a battle today. There we go. 20 seconds left. Krypton level 2, which means damage increase. But look at Superman's damage. 120k there. Kara, not even... I mean, she got, what, 59,000 there? 190k. The damage just isn't stacking very well right now. Okay, let's do this. So that damage is really sucking. Let's try this. We're gonna keep trying shit. Let's see. I do need him though. Okay, this is Kara testing. This isn't Kara and Superman testing. But let's go ahead. Let's throw in Cold and Cyborg and see what that does. Alex, Flash. Yeah, we could throw in Flash. Who's he gonna hit though? I don't know who's gonna hit. I don't know who has higher attack right now. Cold's probably got higher attack. Oh. What if Flash would constantly hit Cold, and Cold just constantly launches his ultimate? I don't think his attack is high enough, though. I would have to get his... You know, that'd be an interesting test. That would be a lot of fun, actually. I mean, if we had plenty of... Forces, I swear, Force is the worst resource in this game because we never have enough AC/DC shards. AC/DC shards, worst resource, but... Let's see what this does. We got multiple debuffs on the boss. You can... Oh, that's right. You can... Man, we can do that. You know what? Let's try it. I want to try it. I want to see what that does. I run auto so often. I don't manual very often, so we'll do it this time though. It's just a lot to manage. I wish you could prioritize your ults. You know, turn certain ults off and certain ults on, and then prioritize them, saying, "Hey, I want this one to hit first, this one to hit second." That would be cool if we had that kind of option and flexibility with autoplay. That would be pretty cool. All right, still not enough damage, but let's see. Let's see where everybody landed. So 3.6 million off Kara. Everybody hit around the 3s. So, all right, let's do this. Let's take him out. He's more effective right now. And then let's throw Flash in there. All right. And then I'm gonna do it intermittent. Okay. Boom. Now we're gonna do this. I'm only gonna auto him. So let's see how skilled I am with this. I don't know that it's doing anything really. Yeah, it's definitely, I don't think it's doing anything. However, that's a way to get the Krypton level up higher, though. Look at her area. Her area of damage is the entire freaking screen. So now that didn't help. It got Kara got up to 4.3 million though. Okay. All right. So what do we get? Best team that I got together was this team here that we just did. I'm gonna run this team one more time on auto, and then we're gonna jump on over to Training Simulator. So what do we got here? You know what? I'm gonna just do this. Boom, take a screenshot of that really quick so I could just, so I don't have to remember anything. Boom, boom. So I need you and you. And that was it, right? How do you auto? You just turn this off right here. You turn this auto off. And then you can manually move your targets around. So all right, let's see. I think Cold's damage will still I think Cold's damage will still be higher than Supergirl's at the end. He actually came in lower this time, didn't he? Or was he higher? I didn't pay attention to that. Game Vision, how's it going? Good to see you. I think her ult is very uncreative. A mini version of Superman's punch with the lowest hanging fruit. Gotcha. Yeah. It's better when you do manually. Runs ults faster that way. I just don't like doing it manual. Too much going on. I want to be able to prioritize my ultimates and stuff like that. I think that would be fun. Gary, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see, how do you manage? Okay, I just showed you that. Yeah, you just drag it around the screen. Hopefully what I showed you helped. Oh, Nightwing did not last this time. All right, cool. Kryptoniac, let's see, Unstable, what do you think about the new Mythic Vehicle upgrades? I have no idea. I haven't even maxed any of mine out yet. What do we have? What are the Mythic Vehicle upgrades anyway right now? Have we looked at that yet? I haven't looked at that yet. Mr. Just Be Friends, how you doing? Do you have any more news on Krypto? Only that he's here. He's in the, he's ready to go. Honestly, and I honestly think he's gonna be next. Yeah, nothing changes. All right, so let's go back. I think he's probably gonna be next. I mean, he's right here. If you haven't seen him here yet, he's right here. You can't take a look at his kit like you could. So before Supergirl launch, you could go into collection and you could take a look at her kit. He's not ready yet, I don't think. So I don't know if it was an oops that he ended up in the roster or what, but yeah, I don't have any new information on him yet. Let's go over to Training Simulator. So here's my frustration with Training Simulator just right now. You can't use Supergirl here at all. Let's see, I've got 2 completed. What do I got completed? I could have used her here, but I already completed Icebound. I can't use her here. And there's no Superman family. There's nothing else I can use her here. So the only thing I can use her on is this. She did help me get a little farther. But then I hit a wall. So let's go ahead and bring her in. I haven't brought her in here in a while. Cold, I don't feel as good here because he's a single target ult. That's why he's best against the ult boss, the single target bosses. With here, you get your debuff, the physical damage increase on a single target, but you're not guaranteed to hit that target with anybody specifically. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep these 2 here. Actually, I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring Water Woman in here. Let's see what this does. So I wasn't too impressed with her survivability. I mean, she's dropping pretty quick here. Her damage overall, very little damage. Yeah, this is a tough one too. Damage here, what? She's got 251,000, 100,000 off of Constantine. I heard that Hot Girl got skipped. Let's see, Mythic Vehicle upgrades so far are twofold. Upgrading the levels require dupes of the Mythic Vehicles, and there are also star upgrades as well. I need to look at those update notes on that. Because where are you supposed to get these vehicles? Let's see. Mythic vehicles can now be evolved to further enhance their skills and unlock greater power. Commanders can now upgrade stars for owned mythic vehicles, further enhancing vehicle skills and unlocking them. Planet coin purchase bonus, do great value. We're gonna have to take a look at. We'll take a look at that. Because honestly, I didn't look too much into that. Hot Girl got skipped. That's good. That's good and bad, right? It's good because honestly, she's not all that great. But it's bad because that if she would have popped up on your server, that would have given you time to save up your anvils for the next banner, which was what? Nightwing. So that was an oops. It was an oopsie on Krypto also. Okay, so we have a couple oopsies. They said they released Krypto by mistake. He'll be available to be summoned in 2 weeks. Gotcha. Mr. Just Be Friends, you're welcome. Alex, try using Flash with her in Superman. Supergirl Legacy piece gives decent survivability. Does it help quite a bit? Dayton, let's see. Yeah, we got Nightwing now. Oh, you got Nightwing now. Gotcha. It's definitely bad in that we use the calendar to prep, and plus we don't have the calendar anymore. We don't have the bleed calendar anymore, do we? They took it down. All right, so this seems not working for me. Let's bring in Nightwing. Man, I am like overheating in this house right now. We have kept a pretty stable connection this time, which is awesome. So does Supergirl need higher investment to be good? I think she does, but not just that. I think she needs more of a team in order to be good as well. Plus, I mean, I'm at level 1021, right? So a brand new character that you can't really get too high isn't going to do too well when you're at that level. So, Mohammed, how's it going? Good to see you. Should I go all in on Nightwing if I don't have Deathstroke, or should I save for Supergirl? So I'm going to put a video out on my thoughts on Supergirl. At least right now, we've only had her out for a few days right now, right? But at least for right now, I am not overly impressed with her at all. I need some more time to get her into some of the combat cycles, like I said, like Murder Machine and Merciless. But it depends on if you're a pay-to-play player or free-to-play. If you're free-to-play, unless you're going to put quite a bit of investment into Nightwing, honestly, I wouldn't get... Well, if I had a choice between Nightwing and Supergirl, I would go Nightwing. If those were my two choices, I think Nightwing would probably do better. Because his damage is awesome. But you got to get him up there into at least the blues, minimum blues, but better in the purples. All right, so I don't think I can do anything else in Training Simulator with her. Y'all want to go? Let's go do some... I know she's in Darkest Timeline, so let's go ahead and see how she is in Darkest Timeline. Let's go with Justice League. Let's do Justice League this time around. There she is. Boom. Let's grab her. And then we're going to grab her. And then we got to grab our usual here. Nope, not Am. These two. You're stuck at 1021? Yeah, I'm stuck right now too, actually. However, I will say, when I got Supergirl and I took her into that training simulator, I put her on my team, she did help me gain like 10 or 20 levels, and then I got stuck. So I will say that. All right, let's see how she does here. Spiral Turtle, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see, they knew a majority of people were planning to skip Hot Girl and they would miss out on money. They probably, oh, that would be awful. That would be bad, actually. I don't think so, though. I don't think they're like that. I think there was an honest mistake made there. What did I choose? I chose Justice League, right? Lifesteal. Let's get Lifesteal. I just need her to boost Superman. I'm highly invested, and 2 red stars. I think she'll help out Superman. If you've got Superman at high levels, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on that, because you'll get his Krypton level up pretty high. All right, let's see. I'm gonna let's take you out, throw you in. You've got 350-ish, Alex, on your Magic Eyes. So, in my opinion, Magic Eyes, I think the top two best Mythic Plus Legacies to use your Magic Eyes on are going to be Constantine's or Sinestro's. It just depends on who you use more. I went with Constantine. My second one, I got Starfire's weapon, and I don't regret it at all. So, I mean, her weapon really really buffs her up quite a bit. All right, let's go here. You've never spent Magic Eyes? Yeah, no, I held on to mine for a long time until I kind of figured who I wanted. Boom, let's grab that. Let's go get, see, I've only got 200. Let's go do some healing. All right, what do we got? Save that. Hopefully we can get through this next one. Spiral Turtle, as free to play, I have to be selective on who I spend anvils on. 100%. Let me see here. I'll have to check damage on this because I haven't been checking to see how Supergirl's actually done. Her reach, her AoE reach is huge though. It's the entire board. All right, hold on. I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna swap these two around. Yeah, when you take a look at, it seems as if the legacy pieces are getting better and better as far as needing them with their paired up hero. So for like Starfire, much better when she has her weapon. Martian Manhunter, much better when he has his specific weapon. I think Supergirl's going to be pretty similar. Whereas kind of like with some of the original heroes on the roster for global launch, you don't need them quite as much. All right, let's see. I want you. I have Wonder Woman. Why is it saying new? Probably because she's dead. No, I don't want you. I'm gonna go with you. All right, did you see? She didn't get... I didn't get the white stars on her. That's not cool. I should have gotten her to 5 white stars. Holy crap. Wait. How do I have 2 Wonder Woman here? I just saw that you mentioned that, Alex, and I'm like, what? Oh, because we got Mythic Wonder Woman. So, that's why, because you got Mythic Wonder Woman and you've got Legendary Wonder. That's weird. That's weird. Fat George LP, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see, when is reruns going to happen? I have no idea. I feel like it's not going to happen because the only reason for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when reruns are going to happen. They need to figure that out, though, because there's so many people who want the prior banners, or like me, I've got Superman at 5 white stars. I want to take him higher, but there's no way possible to do that. I guess I can mention it now. Let me see, 1 second. Checking this up real quick. All right, so So the announcement I was talking about, just want to let everybody know, because I think this is very, very cool. Quantum and I have gotten together and we've created a podcast. We don't have a name for it yet, but we just recorded the first podcast last night. So you can expect to see that it's in 2 parts. You're going to see the first part on my channel, the second part on his channel. We'll probably alternate that. But what we talk about is kind of a lot of the stuff that's happening within the game, new characters. We're hoping to expand it and invite other content creators and dev interviews and things like that. We think it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a blast doing it last night. So keep an eye out for our podcast coming out this coming up week. If you've not subbed to his channel, make sure you go sub to it. If you've not subbed to mine, sub to it so that you can get the latest videos and podcasts. We had a lot of fun. So one thing that we do talk about in there is we have a lot of thoughts and comments and suggestions and just ideas around things in the game. And one of the things that we did talk about was an idea as far as like bringing banners around and stuff like that and rerunning them, a different kind of thought around what could happen with something like that so that we can, without a banner, still get some of those shards that we need for some of the previous banners. So there's a lot of cool stuff. It's a lot of cool stuff. So hopefully you all enjoy it. We enjoyed it. Hopefully you do. It's gonna be a monthly podcast for now, and then if y'all really like it, maybe we'll do it even more. So just wanted to let you all know that it's a lot of fun. All right, you know what? Just because someone had mentioned that, Alex mentioned that, I'm gonna throw 2 Wonder Woman. I'm gonna throw 2 Wonder Woman out there. Quantum Stable Podcast. Yeah, we don't have a name yet. So when the podcast comes out, definitely give us some suggestions, because we've got a month now to figure it out before we do episode 2. So, all right. So I'm gonna throw this guy out here. This just seems weird. So we got double stuns here with the Wonder Womans. Boom, there's one stun. Here comes another stun. That's funny. Someone died though. One of the Wonder Womans died. I'm gonna bring him back. That was funny. Oh, gotta select it. Whose ult range do you want to see, Sharky? I don't know that Supergirl's really doing good for me right now. Oh, it's the whole board. Yeah, I'll show you. Check this out. Look at this. It's like the whole board. I mean, you're not going to go way up here or way down here, really. But look at that. Boom. Yeah, kind of like Fate. Oh man, I got everybody dead. Oh crap, let's restart that. All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's see, I'm gonna take her out. I'm gonna throw him in. Throw her out there. Let's throw her out there too. I think Hot Girl does decent in here. We'll see. Revarg, think you'll bring in some high-level players to be on the podcast with you guys? If they're absolutely, bring in some whales, some high-level players, some people who have like all Red Star rosters once that eventually happens. I think that would be a blast. This whole run is toast. Unstable quantum state, my favorite type of quantum state. Yeah, we're so excited. We had a lot of fun. All right, that one's dead. I don't know. I don't think Wonder Woman. I mean, I don't think Supergirl really did us favors on that one. Let's see. Boom. Let's play this for real now. Let's play this for realsies. I did finally get through stage 7, which is nice. I'm just trying to complete missions now. See what happens when we play for realsies? Things happen. Let's see. Lifesteal, dodge. I like the dodge. What is this? Boost for all champions is attack. What is this one here? Arkham's Most Wanted. I don't care about that, so let's go here. Wait, what? Lying? I didn't lie. I can prove it to you. I think her damage is low because she's a warrior, with the exception of Superman and Harley. Warrior characters' damage have been generally low. That's true. So, and I don't want to give too much away for our podcast episode, but we were talking about that too. Quantum and I were talking about warriors and kind of where they generally fall on the tier list as well. So, yeah. Jason D, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm still trying to figure out the higher levels of Training Sim. I'm at like 1,000 something for Training Sim, and I'm stuck right now with where my roster is. But yeah, once I get through it, I've got a training simulator, I think, section on my Discord. I'm gonna start posting teams there on the higher level training simulators, like I do with Combat Cycle. So if you're part of my Discord, or if you're not, and you're curious about like the higher level Combat Cycle bosses and teams that I'm using in order to get through them and get the high scores, I post all of my stuff over there. Other people post their teams and everything over there as well, so definitely check it out. You've been stuck at that level for about a week? Yeah, it gets tough, man. I'll tell you though, check this out. Let me back up out of this. Look at this though. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 1021. We're at the same one. Let's see. 1021. So here's some teams that are being used here. I don't have a 2 Red Star Superman though. I do have a lot of that. No, I don't have that though. It's tough, man. Hold on. I know I'm going back and forth in game modes right now, but let's try and put a real team together for this. So some really high damage dealers, some good tanks. I don't know who I should throw in here. We could throw in... Not you. Not you. Wonder if this will help. Let's see what this does. Yeah, multiple Deathstroke suck. I mean, they gang up on Constantine, just freaking... Deathstroke really does not like Constantine at all. All right, you know what I'm going to try, actually? I'm going to do this. See if she'll launch her ultimate quick enough before Constantine dies. No, she didn't. I threw Stargirl in there for some damage reduction. I will typically sometimes use Stargirl for that damage reduction to try and help Constantine survive. But it's not helping. Let me do this. Yeah, freaking Deathstroke just takes him down way too fast. What is that we're listening to? And now all my damage dealers are done. What if I just let's take him out. Well, I guess actually hold on, let's try one more thing. Yeah, freaking I cannot keep Constantine up against these Deathstrokes. So maybe he's not the right person to have in there right now. So who's he going to go after if he doesn't have Constantine to go after? He's going to go after Raven? I just don't have enough damage here. I'm just trying different shit now. You have a dumb idea, but is Adam a good choice? Adam helps out in the earlier levels of Training Simulator. I haven't tried him this high up yet.
Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that? I think she's feeling me. Turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me.
Hey, there we go. That worked. That got me through it. That counterattack damage probably helped out quite a bit. Constantine didn't help at all. So, let's see who was stuck on that. Hopefully this helps. Jason, maybe? I don't know if you have these characters or what ranks you have them at, but let's see if this team gets me through the next one. Yeah, Constantine took a nap. However, maybe that's a tactic though, because it distracts the Deathstroke. I don't know. Fate and Manhunter, yeah, they do make a good defensive duo. You have to wait till you get 3 of those characters. Oh, that sucks. That's the problem. That's the problem with servers and different bleed schedules and things like that. Zero of my characters are on your server. Well, here's what you have to look forward to, I guess. So, we're making it up a few levels with this team. Yeah, Fate should be in your, just in your normal poll. Alex, are you in Hawaii? You said aloha. I'm assuming you're in Hawaii right now. Or live there. Oh, no, you just said aloha. Gotcha. I was going to say, my wife and I, we got married in Hawaii. We've been there one more time since we got married, and we can't wait to get back there. There's this show called Renovation Aloha. No ad, no sponsorship. Just so everybody's clear. But we watched that show mainly just to see Hawaii. All right, let me go ahead and restart the music over. Hey, this team's not doing too bad. How does the counter attack damage work? Is it reflect damage? So, no, it's not reflect damage. So when an enemy uses an attack that's not a basic, then Martian Manhunter he'll counter attack. So it's not reflected damage, it's just him doing an attack. The Outsiders is all about counter attack and increased counter attack damage. I like Hey, Matt, how you doing? I like Martian Manhunter. He's great. I think of the 3 Outsiders that we have, again, something Quantum and I talk about in our podcast that you'll see next week. Make sure to subscribe to both channels so you get both parts. There's a part 1 and part 2. Anyway, shameless plug, probably hear it more than once. But we do talk about the Outsiders team in our first podcast too, and who we feel the best characters are, and kind of theorize a little bit on who might be coming. But yes, absolutely, Martian Manhunter is great. I think Starfire is better, though. I think of the 3, Starfire is better. Her support is amazing. I use her in every 99% of my team configurations right now. Gorgon, how you doing? I do play DC Worlds Collide, yes. That's where so most of my time right now, I've got 3 games that I plan on playing regularly and creating content on, and that's this game, DC Worlds Collide, and Marvel Mystic Mayhem. So I've got like no time anymore, I tell you. This team's taken off. Check this out. The cool thing right now with Martian Manhunter and Starfire has additional energy gain bonus when additional Outsiders are there, even if it's just 1. So that's where Martian Manhunter helps out. We got counter attack damage here, so any damage done to any team member that is not a basic, Martian Manhunter does some does counter attack damage. Obviously, we got Constantine with massive AOE damage, and then we've got some good shields with Fate and some awesome single target damage with Nightwing. We have 0 tag synergy, I think, though. There's like no tag synergy at all right now. I wish we had like a duo tag synergy. So like you got I've got Constantine and Fate. It'd be great if there was kind of a duo tag synergy there without requiring 3 total. Same with Outsiders, with Martian Manhunter and Starfire. I think that would offer up quite a bit of flexibility. WB's been advertising DC Worlds Collide a lot. I've seen that. I've seen quite a bit of new like announcement videos and things like that. Character specific videos and on their YouTube channel and everything. Yeah, we got some Teen Titans too. Yeah, a duo tag with Starfire and Nightwing there. We got like what? If we had duo tags, we'd have 1, 2, 3. We'd have 3 different tag synergies right now. Martian Manhunter and Starfire, Starfire and Nightwing, Constantine and Fate. We're at 1032 now with this team. We went up like 10 levels already. Okay, I'm going to stop it after this. We're going to go back to... let's take that off. Let's look at damage. Where are we at? So, 250k from Constantine, 149k. No, 2.5 million from Constantine, 1.4 million from Martian Manhunter, and then 2 million from Nightwing. Not bad. Almost 2 million healing from Starfire. And then you've got Fate taking most of the damage there. Very nice. I like that team. I'm going to keep that team up for a while. All right, let's go back. Oh, let me go grab this real quick. Wish Starfire's voice was... What? You think her voice is annoying? Alright, done there. Seth, what do you got going on? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. What's up, chat? Free to play here. If I don't have any copies of Constantine or Nightwing, who should I spam with the anvils? Constantine and Nightwing both are great, but if it's between the two, definitely what Alex said, I'd go with Constantine. You're going to use him. You're going to use him more. Nightwing is great. He just requires quite a bit of investment. So if you could do both, obviously both. But if you have to choose between both of them, I would go Constantine as well. Yeah, and he requires much less investment. All right, we're back here. Let's see, where are we at? Where's my squad? Everybody's decent. So let's go to challenge. See if we can get some of these things. These harmonic crystals. All right, what did I choose? I chose Justice League Dark, right? I think I'll leave it at that. Claymores, how's it going? Good to see ya. Let's take you out, throw you in. gonna check out Arsenal here. I'm not a huge fan of Arsenal, but see how this team does. Hey Ben, how's it going? Good to see you. You're free to play. Just spent 40 world fragment thingies and finally got Nightwing. Yay! Nice. Congrats. Croc is dead. So is Wonder Woman. All right, so I'm gonna grab you. We got Wonder Woman there. We know what's going on with that now. I'm gonna grab you. Well, that was a waste. All right, let's see how Arsenal does. Nice. Let's get it going. Oh, we got our healer. Crit rate. I don't want to spend all my harmonic crystals on that. I'm not going to use anything else here, which kind of sucks. No, I'm going to go over here because I want the recruit. Hey all, we have kept a constant connection the last couple streams. We've had really bad connection, so very cool. All right, I'm going to take Starfire out of here. Well, no, why? I don't need Starfire. I mean, I don't need Raven. I guess I'm just going to keep it like this for right now. All right, how did he do? Let me check his damage. I haven't checked his... Look at his damage. It's bad. His damage is bad. I'm gonna have to throw somebody else in there because that's bad. Let's go. Let's go over here. Yeah, that's what we want. That one here. Boom. Let's go to challenge. We'll get some more crystals. Aulir, you are most welcome. Thank you so much. That was sucky. Let's go ahead and grab this. What else? Let's take him out. I'm going to throw in him. He's probably going to be much better. How's my healing? Man, I am really... You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I'm going to bring Raven in. I'm going to beef up the healing right now. Hopefully we get people healed in time. Shit. All right, we need Wonder Woman back. Boom. Boom. Oh, we get 4. Nice. We got a full team. Let's see who's dead. Both Wonder Woman are dead. Let's bring somebody back. You think the 5 whites is the same as the 5 blues? Let's take you out. Bring you in. Boom. Nice. It's so funny seeing 2 Wonder Woman there. Nice. Nobody I need there. Let's go again for some heals.
Hey kid.
I don't like challenge, but I don't want 2 heals in a row. Well, no, I do like challenge. Never mind. Never mind, I do. Let's see, who do we got? We got some buffs for the team. I'll go with this one. Let's do crit rate increase too. Let's leave it at that. What are we at? 396? What? Oh yeah, we're at the end. Who are we going up against? Devastator. Alright, let's see what we do. Damn. Not enough buff. JLD's the most overrated team in the game. It is not. They're the best team in the game right now. Hey, Claymores, who do you like? Who's your favorite team right now? Let's see. I'm going to take him out. Let's throw in... do I have Sinestro or no? Not even close. Who do you like, Claymores? Let's see. Full Legion. Legion doesn't have a healer though. Everyone dies in less than a second. Who are you using on your Legion team? I did not get the buffs I needed on this one. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. I do have to say though, I'm not dissing on anything, But meta sucks. MetaBrawl sucks. There is no reason to push that game mode right now. They really need to beef up the rewards for MetaBrawl to make it worthwhile, in my opinion. I like 3v3. 3v3 is good. But I am not a fan of MetaBrawl at all right now, just because you put so much effort in it and you get very little back. They buffed up rush rewards, which is nice. They grab these. All right, let me go up into MetaBrawl here really quick. I gotta do some MetaBrawl anyway. Who are you using? So let's see. Max Captain Cold, Max Deathstroke. Well, yeah, you're maxed. Max Captain Cold, Max Deathstroke with full blue katana. Nice. 5 yellow Scarecrow, 3 red star. Yeah, nobody can hold a candle to you right now. That's awesome though. Are you punching up with that? I mean, at the level that you're at, are you coming across players that are higher power level than your team that you're punching up against? So my team that I've been using in here is mainly this. Hey, Troopa, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, you punched up 1.5 million? Very nice. All right, I'm going to try your team. This is not a fair comparison whatsoever, but I'm going to try your team anyway. Let's see. You've got Captain Cold. Captain Cold, so here's my thing with Captain Cold and PvP. He's a single target ultimate, so you're not guaranteed to hit the enemy that he debuffs, but if you do, you're going to do some massive damage, right? All right, so you got Cold. You've got Deathstroke. My Deathstroke is pretty wimpy compared to yours, but let's go ahead and throw Deathstroke in here. I don't know why I can never find anybody. There he is. Let's see. You've got Lex and Sinestro. Lex is going to hit that back row. Sinestro. I don't mind putting Deathstroke in the front row because he's going to jump to the back anyway. And then you've got what? Captain Cold, Deathstroke, Scarecrow. All right, so we got 5 Legion of Doom here, which gives us our energy gain, which is nice. And then we've got our attack power. I'm 2.4 going up against a 3 million, though. I'm not holding out hope here. Cold in mid-back, okay. Come on, dude. Move. Thank you. All right, so what do you got? The thing is, it takes months to build the team. Yeah, that's true. I've used all shard selectors on Lex and daily dealed Lex. He's so important. Cold in back middle. Are we taking 5 whites or 5 red? For what? Oh, how do you make your Wonder Woman mythic? You need her at 5 red stars. And then complete her campaign, and then you'll be able to upgrade her. Moving units around so annoying. All right. And then do you auto Claymores? All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go down lower because that was a huge punch up. Here's my problem. I can't. Here's a 2.9. Oh yeah, you have to auto. Anyway, right? I'm trying to drop to see. Let's see. Yeah, that's my problem. That's my problem with trying a new team. Is it's not the team, it's really me and where I am and who I've been focusing on. I'm gonna keep that in mind though, Claymores. I'm gonna keep that in mind though, because I know some people have really reached out to me and told me some good Legion of Doom teams. So, but I think my main team is even. It's a challenge for my main team even right now. Oh, none of those. All right, let's go ahead with you. Martian Manhunter. Wonder Woman. Constantine and you. We'll see. We'll see what that one does. Yeah, no, I get you. I get it. There we go. What was the punch up on that? I didn't see the punch up on that. Or did I punch up at all on that? That was Shactus. $5.2. No, thank you. Let's try a 3.3. Okay, yeah. So 3 against a 3.3. I don't think I did. I don't think there was a punch up at all on that one. There we go. So I think counterattack. I think counterattack is pretty cool in PvP. And Martian Manhunter definitely holds his own. Do you think cross-server matchmaking will continue to expand? I think so. Yeah. I think everything in this game is going to be cross-server eventually. Ouch. That one hurt. I even punched down on that one. What was the team on that? Are you guys all seeing this -0? I see this all the time now. But yeah, I think everything is going to be cross-server. Guardian Challenge is supposed to be cross-server eventually as well. Oh, it's just when you don't lose rank when you attack. Okay, that's right. I remember reading that. All right, where are we at? Let's see. We've done a lot today, haven't we? Did you know that you can skip through this now? You just click in the open space and it goes all the way down to the bottom. You don't have to wait for all of it anymore. We have still not gotten through on this one yet. Yeah, now people don't feel scared to punch up. I agree. But yeah, see, whoever said it, see, I got proof right here. I finished it. Let's go Legion of Doom. Let's see, you. Let's take you out, throw you in. Let's take you out and throw you in. All right, Troopa, what do you got there? You got bored of this game? Waiting for Worlds Collide, even though I know that's more money hungry. Yeah, I think that game. I'm playing Worlds Collide as well. So, but I think that game is a little bit more. I think they're both free to play friendly in different ways. Definitely not from a summoning mechanic. I think you get more summons in this game than you do in. More opportunities to get currency for summons in this game than you do in Worlds Collide. Kryptoniac, let's see, I asked Helen about Gotham War, and she said it's going to be bigger Guardian Challenge, and that there's also cross-server Guardian Challenge coming as well. Yep. Also, I heard that Gotham War is more similar to Rush, where it's a one-on-one league versus league battle. I don't need Justice League. I chose different champions. In future battle type vanishing points, each champion deployed grants all champions following bonuses. Receive 100 additional harmonic crystals upon entering a Book of Destiny vanishing. All right, we'll do that. Let's take you out and throw you in. I'm going to take him out, throw him in. Unless he can hold his own. We'll see. Whoa. All right. Got a lot there. Book of Destiny, we're going to go there. What do we got? Justice League Champions lose 5 stars. That's all right. I'm not using them. At the start of battle, Arkham Champion present damage increase. Boost all champions. Justice League. How's my squad doing? Doing all right. How about... Oh, I don't have anything for that. Gonna buff him up. That leaves me with 1 crystal. Throw him in there. Got 1 down. What is that? There we go. You, and you, I think. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? After this, I got some videos to put together for y'all. got to edit the podcast I was talking about. So, busy day, but it'll be good. No Legion of Doom. Not anybody I need. At least we got that. Plans for the weekend include playing Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Yes, I've been playing that this morning. That's one of the reasons why this stream was late, by the way. Alright. I only got 400. Yeah, I don't have much here. Man, this whole Darkest Timeline, I swear, it's more difficult than it ever has been. I think they need to balance it a little bit better. Bit frustrating. No, it does not have different servers. Everybody's on the same server. The only difference is if you're the test that's playing right now for Marvel Mystic Mayhem in the Philippines, that is going to be separate from the global server. Everybody's gonna be on the same server though, so outside of that test. Do you know positioning is taken into account during modes like Checkmate, Umbral, Guardian? I don't know. I've heard it. I've heard it a couple different ways. I've heard that yes, it does matter, and then I've heard it doesn't. So I'm not sure 100% to be honest with you. I know with the train it does, because the train, when you go and you infiltrate a train, you're battling on the battlefield. So I know that matters. Been trying to beat 7 for so long now. Yeah. I swear I got lucky. It's just an RNG thing. It depends on what buffs you come across. How often you're able to to rank up your team. All Bat family here. See, I haven't got many options that benefit me in this run, so I'm gonna go over there. I usually don't like this, but I'm gonna go over there anyway. See if I can get anything back. I got 500 back. Nice. Let's go do some buffs. See if I can do anything here. Hey, this will be good. Let's try that. And then let's heal everybody. See if we can get through this. I'm going to bring Captain Cold in on this one if we don't do too well. Well, no, we got spiritual damage. There's not a whole lot of physical damage dealers here, actually. You know, I'm going to take her out. I'm going to throw him in. I'm just to see what happens. Hey, Gojo, how's it going? Testing was good. At least where she is now, not a huge fan just yet. We don't have her full team, so she's just. I'm not impressed with Supergirl just now. I think there's other characters in the game that are worth investing in more than she is right now. But again, we don't have her full team out. We've only got Superman out. We got Krypto coming. Maybe with that, with the three of them, it'll look better. So we'll see what that looks like. Yeah, we're not doing much in this Guardian. This Darkest Timeline is just, it's not fun anymore, unfortunately. It's just way too difficult right now. So, all right, I think we've been on stream for a couple hours now. I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I thank you all for coming out and hanging out as we tested Supergirl. She's okay. I think, again, we'll wait and see once her full team comes out, or at least Krypto, to see what happens there. We've got Outsiders. We still don't have the two characters for them yet, so we've got a couple. I think we got some characters that are good, but not so good until we see what their potential is. Once we have other characters with the same tags, it's a little, it's a weird state to be in right now. But thank you all so much. Remember, check out my mine and Quantum's podcasts. It's in two parts. One on my channel will be releasing soon, as well as Quantum. So you'll want to see both to see what we talk about. A lot of cool stuff. In the podcast, definitely leave us comments on what you want us to talk about and what you'd like to hear more about when it comes to the game. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye.